10 heart attack deaths have been reported across cities in Gujarat in just the past 24 hours. In fact, these heart attack deaths were reported during Garba events amid Navratri. And in fact, what's most concerning is the fact that a 13-year-old, a teenager, was among the 10 killed in Gujarat. And in fact, over 500 ambulance calls were made in 24 hours. The government has also issued an alert and asked Garba organizers to be on alert. I'm being joined by Dr Anurag Mehrotra, Chief Cardiologist and Chairman of the Siddh Hospital. Many thanks, sir, for joining us on this very important discussion. These heart attack deaths, particularly among young people, are extremely concerning, and there's been a rise in them, especially after the COVID pandemic. But from workouts to perhaps now in Garba events, why are young hearts so vulnerable?
That is a very valid question at this hour. If we go to the data, we are a recent data released by ICMR, our apex board medical body. There are more than 11% of the people are diabetic, more than 15% are pre-diabetic, 25% of the people are hypercholesteremic, almost 36% are hypertensive, and more than 50% are obese. All these risk factors lead to the problem of heart problem, lead to the problem in heart arteries, which lead to different complications. Cardiac arrest by itself is electrical dysfunction of heart, in which heart stops suddenly and the deaths occur. In most of these patients, it has been seen there is evidence of coronary artery disease. As we all know, the onset of coronary artery disease, hypertension and diabetes, all these risk factors, the age has come down. There are data to show that below 40, the incidence of acute myocardial infarction or heart attack in patient of less than 40, which is quite a young age, is more than 25%. In some studies, 29%.
Right.
So we have young population, but it is not very healthy. It is sick. Second aspect is if you will do something unaccustomed, which you are not usually accustomed to, and you are exposed to that sort of exercise, these incidents occurs.
So that's an important point, that A, we have an unhealthy young population, and B,
yes,
if you really do something which you are unaccustomed to, then your heart responds in this way. But what does one do in such a situation? Because there's very little CPR awareness. Organizers of such events are not trained in CPR. What should one do in such a situation? What should be the immediate response? When you have such a situation at hand.
Immediate response is for the organizers. The persons who organize such events, there should be availability of AED, automatic external defibrillator.
Right.
That is the only device that can save the life. Person surrounding the person attending these events or the staff managing these events must know about the CPR. So these are the steps which can avert the things, can save the lives. But in the long term, we have to look into that our population at large should improve their lifestyle. You can see in a very common, it's very common today that young people are suffering all these factors I just mentioned,
right.
And the incidence of the complication by these factors is very high. So to escape that, we have to maintain a very balanced life. Regarding our diet, we should avoid a sedentary lifestyle. You can see the amount of the ultra-processed or processed food which is being consumed nowadays.
Absolutely. So it's in a sense a lifestyle problem, and it has to be addressed as a lifestyle problem. Of course, extremely concerning there, and as you were also mentioning, there has been a rise, especially after COVID. Thanks very much, sir, for joining us on that absolutely concerning and tragic news there. 10 people killed because of heart attacks in Garba events.